Guys, Detroit Den 313. Will back Tuesday morning. Um, Here to talk about a little bit of a controversial topic, but before I do that, please hit that subscribe button. Don't forget the bell icon. You guys been banging that button, man, and we really appreciate it. Thank you for all of the support. Um, Now, that being said, uh, I'm gonna talk about something that it may be a little bit touchy for some people, especially considering way my phone was blowing up during the football game and some of the conversations that I had at work. The Detroit Lions defense and buck your seatbelt because I don't know if people are gonna like my take or not. We'll see, I guess. This Detroit Lions defense won a shootout, or I shouldn't say the defense, the Detroit Lions. The defense definitely didn't win it. But the Detroit Lions won a absolute shootout on Sunday with the Chargers. 41-38. Last team with the ball is really what it boiled down to, right? Um, that being said, guys, I want you to put in the comment, do you think that the Detroit Lions have a problem on defense? Do you think that Aaron Glenn is a bad DC? How are you feeling? Because considering some of the conversations I've had with friends and family and coworkers, I think there's a lot of people that are upset. Me, for instance, I'm not. I'm not upset. I'm not panicking. I'm not flipping out or freaking out. Got to remember, guys, these are NFL teams with some of the best athletes in the world. And sometimes they're going to have great games. Best coaches in the world. Sometimes they're going to have great game plans. The bottom line is the Detroit Lions did exactly what they needed to do to be successful, win the game, right? Is there some things we need to clean up? Absolutely, right? But to freak out and say this is a non-competitive team or we can't win like this, there's other teams that are winning and doing shootouts Sunday in and Sunday out, right? And I don't even think that we're necessarily to that level. Is there some concerns? Yeah, there's definitely some concerns. Um, I think Herbert threw for 323 yards. Keenan Allen was just doing whatever he wanted. He had a couple of tutties and like 175 yards. Not to mention, he was truly the only receiver that I believe that was a threat on Sunday, and he was still out there doing what he wanted. They had a good day, and if you play a NFL season, that's gonna happen from time to time, right? Chalking it up, forgetting about it, moving on. The Lions are sitting at 7-2, right? The biggest thing that concerns me is our pass rush, man. Again, I said it before and I said it again. We win another football game without this Detroit Lions defense getting a sack, right? We have 21 sacks so far this season. 18 of the sacks came in 3 games. So that means the rest of this season, we've only produced 3 sacks from this defense. That's a problem. We really need to figure out what we need to do to get these guys going and get someone else pressuring this quarterback and ultimately bringing home some sacks, or this defense is going to struggle. And ultimately, the only way we will be able to win is if we continue to do shootouts. Um, I did see the press conference with Dan Campbell today, and he was talking about, or yesterday, where he was talking about during the Chargers game, there was some communication issues on the back end, and we had some trouble getting lined up, and their Chargers tempo gave us some issues. Listen, we're coming off a bye week. It may have been something that we really weren't prepared for. But Dan Campbell said something that really resonated with me a couple weeks ago. He said that he's looking for the Detroit Lions to be playing their best football in December. When it comes November, we're just trying to get wins, guys. We're just trying to etch out wins. We're just trying to do what we have to do to win, playing through injuries, playing through adversity. Listen, we're getting W's, and that's the bottom line. End of the season, when we're looking back, we're not going to be like, oh man, the Chargers went for all of these yards and they did all of the romantic, sexy fantasy football things. Nobody will care. All we will be worried about is whether or not we won or lost a game, how many wins or losses we have, and what is our place in the playoff pecking order, right? Is it a home playoff game, right, that we're hosting, right? What are we doing, right? Are we the number 1 seed? What are we doing? Those are the big issues. We made it out clean. Now let's get back, make some adjustment. Guys, don't panic, right? Don't panic. We're just fine. right? We're going to make adjustments. We're going to get better. We're going to get healthier. And when it comes time to play those important football games, the game plans will be there. So let's just relax, relax. All right. So if you agree with me and you guys are just chilling, relaxing, not stressing, committed to Aaron Glenn, Brad Holmes, Dan Campbell, Ben Johnson, figuring this thing out and us making this run, go ahead and put it in the comments, man. This defense will be just fine. Listen, this defense in the comment will be just fine. Or if you disagree and you think I'm nuts and I've lost my mind, feel free to put that in the comments too. I got thick skin. All right. That's what we got for today, guys. Steve and I will be back tonight with some more content. Please be on the lookout for that. And go Lions. Peace.